Well, Ryan, what were your initial thoughts on that one?
No, it's like every group in the Nations League, competitive. Obviously, Republic jumps out because we seem to draw them in every competition. But no, the odds are we were going to get Scotland, Northern Ireland or Republic, and we've ended up with the Republic. So, and Finland, a team who obviously in a good place at the moment. First time they've qualified for major championships. It's obviously a good team. Bulgaria, a team that, as a player I played against, fantastic pedigree, fantastic history of great players coming out of the country. So, like always, we're going to have to play well to progress in the competition.
As you mentioned that trip to Dublin, last time we were over there, it was a young side, early days for you as a manager as well, but it'd be nice to see a little bit of magic like that Harry Wilson goal that we saw that night.
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough game, like it always is against Republic, but yeah, a bit of magic was the difference in the end, and Harry produced that right in front of our fans on what was not a great first half performance, but a really good second half performance, and really in the end of the night it should have been more.
There seems to be a little bit of tension that comes up sometimes in these ties between Wales and the Republic as well, isn't there?
Yeah, well, we both know each other so well, and the players know each other, and like I said, we seem to face them in every competition. So there's recent history there. So, but again, it'll be a tough game, like it was over there in Dublin.
Obviously, it's a while since we faced the other two opponents in the group. Does that make prep a bit more difficult?
Yeah, I mean, we'll do our homework on the teams, preparation, and see what we're going to face. And like I said, Finland at the moment are in a good place, so it won't be easy. And Bulgaria got a fantastic pedigree, so we'll need to play well again to do well in those games.
Of course, the beauty of this competition now is that 4 teams in the group, so they're all 6 competitive matches rather than having to find those 2 friendlies as we did last time out as well. Yeah,
and I think it was the right move off UEFA. I think it was a fantastic start to a new competition. I think everyone got it, the players took it on board, the fans, once they got the concept, the head round the concept, really enjoyed it, and yeah, every game there seemed to be something on it. So now they've stepped it up where there is no friendlies, you're not scraping around, and you only had 4 or 5 teams to choose from really regarding friendlies. So yeah, I think it's what UEFA have done is stepped it up, and I'm looking forward to it.
And it does still offer that backdoor route as well for a couple of teams that haven't qualified for the World Cup at that point.
Yeah, it does, and that's the added incentive. And but I think just watching that there, I think for everyone in that second group, you want to be with all the big boys in that first group, and that for me is coming top of the group, and the next time having games against all the big guns.
Big month ahead now, a couple of friendlies, a chance to have a look at a couple of players, new faces perhaps before the big summer ahead.
Yeah, use these games as a bit of a mix really. Obviously I think we can do better in the things that we've done. I said that after the Hungary game. I thought it was a really professional, calm performance, but there's things that we could have definitely done better, and that's what we'll be working on, together with potentially seeing players that we've not seen a lot of. So there's a little bit of a mix. You want to win games, you want to make them competitive, but also it gives you a chance to try a few things as well.
I can't get you to drop any names there, can I?
No.
No, of course, but June will be here before we know it, won't it?
Yeah, it will. It'll soon come around, so that's why it's important. These games in March, and obviously the 2 warm-up games before that, are important because, come that first game against Switzerland, you want to be ready.
Diolch, Ryan. Great to see you.
Thanks, nice to see you.